Good morning, 11:09 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Monday, December 12th, 2022. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, as it's a little later of an update this morning. Still a morning update, Monday morning. But I was up until 4:30 a.m. with my son. As you guys know, my 3-year-old's sick with the flu. Julie's sick as well with the flu. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm dealing with it. So I wanted to come to do an update now that I'm up and I'm moving around. And I got a couple hours of sleep, so feeling a little bit better now. XRP's down 1.23% to 3763. And I wanted to discuss one other thing that David Scwartz came out and talked about. So it's via staking website. So scam alert, Ripple CTO warns users about a new phishing scam and fake XRP staking. Like the phishing, it's just that happens all the time. But this new staking one, so Ripple CTO David Scwartz has alerted XRP holders regarding a phishing scam that uses a fake Ripple website and promises XRP staking with high returns. Caution, Ripple.org.ph is a scam site. Thanks to an unstoppable support of our users and partners. So this is what's going on with the scam email. Continue to improve and enhance the Binance ecosystem in order to make the crypto experience more seamless, streamlined, and spearhead innovation. One of our powerful partners, Ripple Labs CO, has recently announced a new premium feature that everybody has been asking for, the XRP staking platform, a time-based staking algorithm with incentive premium and high ROI from 16 to 31% with a secured fund of over 5 billion XRP. This improved staking offensive is entirely user-focused and autonomous controls and balancing procedures for individual bonuses distribution amongst users and other or without XRP address collision. And then it says join the XRP program, blah, blah, blah. So, and then only 9,000 participants, and it's a big scam. So I want everybody to realize, if you're trying to make easy money off XRP, there's no high ROI staking for XRP between 16 and 31%. So according to a screenshot shared by the Ripple CTO, scammers are using a cloned Binance website to send emails to unsuspecting individuals. The emails reads that Ripple has announced a new feature, which is the XRP staking platform with high returns on investment of 16 to 31% and a secured fund of over 5 billion XRP. Schwartz draws attention to the phony Ripple website linked in the scam email. This calls for due diligence when clicking on links inside emails and not giving head to suspicious emails. It bears mentioning that Ripple has never launched any staking program, which implies that their fraudulent individuals play on the ignorance of unsuspecting individuals. So remember that XRP has never launched any staking program of their own. And now let's get into the charts, but it's very important I keep you out ahead against scams like that. So the DXY is up to 115 spot 144. It is still making its way up somewhat here, and it looks a little bullish this morning, just like it did last night to me. If we can continue up, I don't see any reason why we can't come up to 106 spot 12 or 106 spot 20. So if that's the case, what happens to crypto? Total crypto market cap is still under 800 billion. Looks like we're putting in a head and shoulders. This is the right arm. Looks like a bear flag, or you could say this is a topping reversal. But we have not broke down past 790 billion yet, and this could still be considered as a real jank, I suppose. I don't know, it's very jank though. It's a weird looking flag right here if it was one, but that's a bear flag for sure. Even if we break back up, now we're going to have to get back above 831 billion, so we're starting to create some layers here. And I can show you the pattern we created on the side of this. I know some people like to see the newly formed pattern, so let's put this in real quick. And then, because we created somewhat of an ascending triangle here out of the corner. So that's your new pattern formation, and that's confirmation there. You've already had 3 hits on resistance, 3 hits on support. So if you don't break down here, so we'll be looking to break 794 billion. If you don't, you can come back up to 812, and it's still within the pattern. So pay attention to that. I encourage everybody to go back to my update last night from about 11 hours ago. I covered XRP, XLM, DGB, Bitcoin. We did the DXY gold, so we just went over everything. Speaking of Bitcoin at 17,008, Bitcoin was at the apex and fell outside of it. So now we're looking to squeeze. This is the J hook. This is a beautiful J hook. 17,100 area would be a perfect rejection. And if you reject down, all the way down to the bottom is 15,212. Now, there are some different things that can happen. You're going to hit this bear flag at about 16,415 on your way down. So that would be your first layer to hit. And obviously, we need a rejection here and to break down farther. We're looking to break past this bottom at 16,735 to confirm the drop down to about 16,400. And then you can see the rejection here. As we talked about, we were squeezed into the apex. This just shows you the true pattern like I was showing. And I thought this was your pivot uptrending resistance. So I moved it over just a tad bit on this USDT chart. And now you can see rejected at 17,287. Rejected at 17,214. Now is the 20-day going to be rejected at 17,080 approximately? If so, we're going to reverse down. We're going to reverse down hard today. And that's a bear flag. If this bear flag cracks and breaks, if you're in a position, you're going to crash and burn. XRP, we're on the symmetrical support. This 374, once that breaks, we're looking to come back down to the 36 cent or the 358 around the bear flag, and this will show you a lot easier. So my technical target when it hit here was that was going to be the high point on the retest, and so far it has been. It hit over here at about the 397 level. Now we're breaking down. We already broke down below the 3738. But we're trying to hold it, but we're showing a bear flag. 2 hours divergence, 3 hour divergence. So we're going to see how true this pattern plays out. In the daily, you can see we're breaking down again. In the weekly, we haven't finished the move yet. This is what I've been talking about. We still need the 50s cross to 200. We still need the 100 to cross. So I still think we have another move down. Whether or not the uptrend can hold us at about 307 or not, it will tell a story. The targeted move from here, if we do break down, is about 2281. So I want everybody to realize exactly what's going on in the market right now. In the 2 hour time frame, very critical resistance line, support line that we're in the middle of either breaking down from or we're going to reverse back up. But that volume looks very bad in the 2 hour. A lot of sell volume. Let's see how the volume looks in the 30 minute to see if we can have any return volume. Yeah, there's no volume. Again, and we're being rejected by the 20-day. It looks like a bear flag's forming on this resistance support line that it's trying to actively turn to resistance. But we're not going to know anything until this morning continues on. It looks very bearish this morning. We had a lot of sell volume in comparison to buy volume. Breaking down like this on this pattern on the symmetrical triangle or slightly ascending support is not a good sign. Not a good sign. So we're going to pay attention to this and see how it breaks out or down. And as of right now, it looks like we're breaking down. And you can see the next step would be this bear flag. And it'll get you to about 357 area. So pay very, very, very close attention this morning, because if we end up down that path, it's going to be a problem. XLM, once again, we're in this descending triangle, and it just could not get outside of it. And when it did, I said, I think we're putting in a sneaky bear flag. We put in a head and shoulders here, very sneakily, came up to the bull flag, got rejected. And now we're continuing to ride down this, and we put in another bear flag here, came around. We're going to look to get rejected at about 838, and if we do, we're running out of time here. If we continue to be rejected, eventually we're going to have that big drop down to 7.2 and then possibly further. And then DGB, getting rejected at the 8 cent level. Looks like it's doing the same thing as XLM, and if we get rejected again, we're going to come down here to 714 for DGB. And then you can see this pivot level. We just can't. We haven't broke down below it yet, but this is your main pivot level at 747. We hit it last night, bounced back up, but now it looks like we could be getting rejected up here at the 20. If that's the case, without broader market support, this could be a double top that formed here. Bam, bam, right shoulder, and now coming down. And we could be looking at 721 momentarily after 747 breaks. Make sure to hit that like button if you want to show me some support. Go to any of my previous videos. Oops. And we go into the videos. Last video got 844 views in 11 hours. Not bad. 99 likes. Really appreciate that. The other videos last night got over 1,300 views, both of them. Collective, you know, so I really appreciate that. So if you want to join Tom's Army, click on the video description, go to more. You see right there, join Tom's Army, click on XRP Future Millionaire, it'll bring you to the link for $9.99 a month to get the exclusive Telegram. And you join the other 214 members that are paying it forward. And I don't have to do any paid advertising, no special interest, no paid product placements or anything like that. No special interest will tell me how or what to say about my cryptocurrencies. I'm going to tell you the truth as I see fit. and I'm going to tell you exactly what I know and what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Join me on MEXC by XRP in the USA. No VPN, no spot fees, no KYC. Futures trade up to 200x, and it's allowed for US users. And the most important thing with BitGet and MEXC, if you do join, no spot fees. So then you can send it over to UPHOLD, no problem, no spot fees, and then you can trade more. With no spot fees, you're not losing money on the buy or sell. Hashtag the FUD stops here, period.